Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Eastleigh save, and today we're taking on Southampton in the FA Cup. I thought this was a very good one to come back to. It's just after the January transfer window. We've made a couple of signings, and it's a team that we're obviously linked with through our relationships and our affiliates. They are one of our bigger teams. We obviously do have our two smaller ones that we send out on loan and try and bring players in from, which is Bury Town and Gloucester as well. But obviously Southampton are the big boys that give us a bit of cash when we need it. So we make money off them, give it to the smaller boys as well, which is quite nice. But yeah, that's who we're playing today. Schedule-wise, we've not done great, I have to say. Since how optimistic I was of possibly getting the playoffs last time out, we have certainly dropped down a few pegs, which is fine. It's understandable. We've had to mix things around a little bit since that kind of game we had against Reading where we lost 4-2. We had a bit of a blip, certainly, that's for sure, against Huddersfield, Nottingham Forest, Hull, and Blackburn as well after that game. We have picked things up a little bit, getting a couple of wins in the FA Cup, obviously, to get to this stage, as well as a win against Rotherham and a few draws against QPR and Brentford, who are doing okay as well. So we've got Southampton today. It's a big game. Hopefully it'll give us a good bit of money to come in as well. So can't argue too much. Now looking at transfers, let's show you what we've got with regards to incomings, because there are a few that I need to make you aware of. Obviously, the likes of Boniek, Nadolny have both come in as we already spoken about. They've come in, done very well so far. Calvin Ramsey is one that has also come in. He's come from Aberdeen, playing at right back. He's looks pretty nice, to be fair. We needed a proper right back. He's come in, looks very good. Played for Scotland as well once, which is good. Certainly a player that I'm very happy with. We could develop him as a centre-half as well if needed. Probably won't for a little while if we are going to, but I can't imagine we will. But him being able to play as a ball winner and a box-to-box midfielder as well is fantastic, because that's exactly what we use. So I think that's great. The other player who hasn't been able to play yet because he's on international duty is Giovanni Montano. The reason for this is because we've loaned out a couple of our strikers because they've been wanting to get a loan. So I brought him in. Hopefully he'll be back to play soon. And it also gives our kind of main striker in what's his name? Why can't Carlin Grant, crikey, a bit of competition. Now, unfortunately, he is injured, so he wouldn't even be able to play anyway today. So we are having to change things around slightly. Now, we've got Okonkwo in goal, Ramsey at right back. Magoma's just come back from African Cup of Nations duty with DR Congo. So he's partnering Toby and Mo at the back. We've got Nadolny at left back, Elliott and Hill in the middle, Mark Tyne on the right, Ortega on the middle with Arango on the left, and then Stepe's taken up the striker role and as the pressing forward. So we've got a bit of change. Rios hasn't been playing in goal for the FA Cup, so I'm not going to actually put him on the bench. I think what we will do is swap him out for now, as what we could probably do is pop him there. And if we bring on Sukalo onto the bench for the likes of Sutherland, Connolly can play at centre-half and right back. So he's got a bit of cover there. But we'll leave it at that for now. We'll go positive mentality, because I think that's what we need to start doing, be a bit more positive with things, get men further forward when we do. It may be a time when we can start to move our full-backs further forward, our right back specifically, as he is a bit more defensive naturally. But Ramsey coming in could allow us to do so. Otherwise, let's jump straight into the game, see how we can get on. They've obviously got a very good team, Southampton. They've got the likes of Gnabry playing left wing, Patrick De Paula, who's very good centre midfielder, what looks like Joe Gomez, Christoph Klauer, who's come back to the Saints, as well as Van der Voort in goal. So, I mean, a very, very good side. My face, I look like a ghost. Why is this light so powerful all of a sudden? I'll just stay back here so you don't, you can barely hear me and see me properly, but it'll be a lot better. Maybe it's because the cats have fiddled with it. I think that might be the case. But you're going to have to deal with a ghost me for now, as I'm not getting up to change it. But 15 minutes in, they are completely dominating us. As expected, I'm not expecting a win today. I'm expecting the boys to go out and enjoy themselves. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. And if we get anything from it, great. But Gnabry with a cross from a corner. Gomez with the header does head over the bar. No real concerns as of yet. That was the first highlight, and it's 20 minutes in. But you can see shots on target are very, very high for them. So we're going to have to be on our toes. This game is very, very quiet. 10 minutes to go till half time. We've had a couple of shots now, which is good, but otherwise nothing's happening. Even the team of Southampton are struggling to break us down. But we've got some good play. Our defence is playing all right. I say that Magoma and Dodgy isn't, but our more attacking players are the ones struggling to kind of get on the ball and be a bit more attacking. Let's take a look then at what we can do. Stepe we will take off. We'll put Papamendi up top because he's done pretty well when coming on up top. And we'll bring on Boniek as well, so you get to see the new Brazilian on the right-hand side, see if he can make anything happen. But like I say, it's against Saints, which I mean, it's great for monetarily. Yeah, we're hopefully going to bring in a bunch of money from this, which would be lovely. And of course, it's also good for the boys to get a bit of experience against some bigger teams. So it's good to come back with this. Unfortunately, you probably will see another loss in today's episode with them bringing Bednarek on at midfield. Are you seriously? Is that a thing that he plays there for? Not really, no. But they're playing him in centre midfield. Okay, that's fine. It's a bit of a surprise, I'll be honest. It's not what I'd expect from them. But sure, they've got James Alexander playing at right back instead of Livramento, who's one of their youth players by the looks of it, or someone that they've brought in. He's 22 years old. Where is he? Yeah, he was at Saints. He's been at Saints for a while. I really got confused then just because of the 21-22 season. I was like, that's what we're in, aren't we? No, of course we're not. We're in way later now, a few seasons on. But we've got a free kick with 25 minutes to go. Could we get something here? Arango goes up with the header. Ramsey's ball in is headed clear, though. And Lee is going to look to break for Southampton. We've got Ramsey back, who does well to win that. And he plays it back to Okonkwo in goal. Plays it forward to Magoma. Here we go. We could get another chance here. Into Ben Elliott, then Magoma again. Into a Mole. Can he turn and play it wide? He does. Nadolny with his silver fox hair. Arango, Nadolny, Hill, Ortega, who turns, ball over the top. Boniek, can he finish it? He shoots. It's kind of blocked and then saved by Van der Voort, who then plays a 1-2 with Gomez at the back. I mean, they were a bit all over the shop there. But hey, we're getting opportunities. We're getting chances. And that's great to see against a club who's obviously very, very good. Not to be biased or anything, but a very good side. So two very good sides. 20 minutes to go, though. We might have to look to see if we can bring someone else on, which I think we'll bring on Stefacic on for the likes of Arango, put Ortega out wide, and just pop Stefancic in the middle as the advanced playmaker. Or actually, no, we'll pop him further forward as a bit of a pace up front with Mendy playing that attacking midfield role. Doesn't matter too much, but it just gives playing players in a bit more of a natural position. Neither of them are natural there. They're naturally right wingers, but obviously Boniek is probably the better of the three on that right-hand side in the inverted winger role. And of course, he only really knows that role. Livramento is playing a little bit further forward now with Kingsley Coman coming on and Gnabry playing centre midfield. I mean, I don't know what they're doing, but it looks like... Wait, have they taken Bednarek off? I am very confused about what they've been doing on their subs bench, but it looks like we might even be able to take it to their stadium, which could be even more money for us if we hold on for another 3 minutes, which would be great. I'm not going to show you that game because it will be a drubbing, but otherwise, that'll be it. It would be great result if we do. It's a 0-0 draw against Premier League Southampton. They did dominate the game, but we had our moments. The defence played very, very well for us, which is great to see. They're getting very solid. They're getting used to each other, which is very good as well. Magoma and Amal at the back obviously have played with each other for years now, which is always good to have in your team. Obviously, we're sitting in 13th. We have got a game in hand, so we could jump up to around 11th and 10th again, which would be good. But if we can sit in this mid-table position again, I'd be more than happy with that. We're still continuing to build on our youth teams and our squad there. Stefancic worries at Eastleigh. Not overly. It's fine. It's not something I'm too concerned about. You can see now that our youth recruitment's gone up as well to good youth recruitment, which is something that I'd asked for. I'd argued the toss and they said, yes, okay, fine, shut up. Which is fine with me as long as they do it. Fairly good youth facilities and good training facilities as well. So we're slowly building up the side into becoming a very good youth building team with a few clubs players coming in. Obviously, we've got Southampton after the Portsmouth game. So what a couple of games that'll be. Some good derbies going on there. But again, not a bad result, really. A 0-0 draw. Finances-wise, obviously, we're in quite a bit of debt, to be honest. We got 142,000 for that, which was great. That's a bunch of money that'll help with that. Obviously, the debt is mainly from the likes of transfer expenditure, where we've put it over a few months. But I expect by the end of the season, that would have wiped off, and we'd be able to be back in the positives. We might have to cut down on players' purchases and stuff at some point, and maybe focus on loans. But Dean Titchich looks pretty decent. Some good pace, dribbling, first touch. Might have to have a look at him. Not bad. I like a good Croatian, if you haven't noticed. But there you go. We'll leave it at that now for now, though. We'll come back later on in the season, of course. It'll probably be the end of the season even. I might just jump straight to it. But we'll see. We'll see how things flow and everything like that. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And of course, I will absolutely be seeing you in the next one.